Raw is an interesting show, isn't it? I know this is not a proper way to introduce a news program, but it's just so odd. You have a lady in Alexa Bliss who is clearly brainwashed being allowed to host a talk show, and a man who is potentially a serial killer just allowed to roam around and now get involved with Randy Orton and Drew McIntyre, who are fighting over the WWE title, which is World Wrestling Entertainment's biggest and most important prize. I mean, what are we doing? Why aren't we stopping this? Do you want Drew and Randy to die, WWE? And I'm talking to you, Mr. McMahon. You have to stop this, and you have to stop this now. You have a locker room full of wrestlers who clearly agree, but it's on you. I mean, The Fiend, as he's known, killed a rabbit on Raw with this hypnotized prisoner admitting she poisoned some tea with arsenic. And it goes untouched. I just do not get it. Thankfully, there was some better news, as it's that time of year when Raw and SmackDown go head-to-head in brand warfare, and look, you can color me excited. Confirmed for the pay-per-view already are Randy Orton versus Roman, the Tribal Chief, Reigns, Sami Zayn versus Bobby Lashley, the Street Profits versus The New Day, Asuka versus Sasha Banks, as well as Team Red versus Team Blue. And confirmed for Raw so far are AJ Styles, Sheamus, and Keith Lee, and I can't wait to see who else is going to join. It won't be Elias or Jeff Hardy, as they're too busy hitting each other with guitars, and sadly Matt Riddle is now on a losing streak after suffering another defeat this week, but hot damn, what a time of year. The women will also have a team, and we know who is representing Raw, as it will be Nia Jax, Shayna Baszler, Dana Brooke, Mandy Rose, and Captain Lana, as they are ready to go. Lana was able to win a match here after stealing the pin from Peyton Royce, and then Nia Jax threw her through a table. Again, oh boy, how are they going to coexist? I do not know. You got to admit that Lana, well, she's a bit of an idiot. She hugged Nia Jax after this, seemingly forgetting the last 4 weeks about what had happened, and it makes me worry about her. Is she okay? Has anyone checked on her? Hold on, I'm just getting this through now. We have an update. Apparently Lana has made 56 TikTok dance videos in the last 3 hours, so yes, she's fine. Good. I tell you who is not fine and turns out to be full of hot air is Retribution. What a joke. I won't lie. When they were threatening the WWE and playing with the lights, I was scared. I was really worried about the well-being of the company and thought they were going to quite literally get burned to the ground. And yet, as it has turned out, Retribution is just bad at their job. I mean, it happens. We used to have a producer here called Rob, and he sucked so much. And it's the same for Ali, Slapdong, T-Rack, Face, and whoever else is in that faction. I mean, the female member clearly has a problem, but no name, although we can call her Charade after that nonsense from Raw. She faked some kind of attack, and Retribution still lost. Ha! What a joke. An update we do need to bring you following Hell in a Cell, not literally, from the weekend, is that we have a new Money in the Bank holder in The Miz. He got wrecked by an angry Drew McIntyre on Raw. You know what? Good. I know we shouldn't be biased here on Kayfabe News, but Otis's brother, friend, I don't know, something, Tucker. I'm talking about Tucker. He turned his back on Otis at the pay-per-view and cost Otis his briefcase, allowing it to get into the hands of The Miz. I mean, that is disgusting, right? And you want to know the reason too? He didn't feel appreciated. Absolute bullshit. You sound like producer Rob, and we've talked about him already. Maybe you should have tried harder, Tucker, if that is your real name, which it's not. It's Tucker. That's right, I looked you up using the internet. For shame. Outside of all this, we here at Kayfabe News would also like to send our well wishes to the Uso family after the events of the weekend. If you didn't see it, Roman Reigns essentially murdered, in spirit at least, Jimmy and Jey Uso before celebrating with two old men at the top of the rampway. I don't know much about life, but I know when old-looking wise men are involved, something bad has happened, and I fear about what is to come next. I do believe the Usos have now been contractually written out of their Bloodline family, which is something else I hope WWE gets sued for eventually. This stuff shouldn't be happening. With all that said, in case Roman is watching, you my tribal chief, 100%, please don't take this the wrong way. And if somehow we are related, my great-great-great-great-great-great-grandkids would like some of the gold. And there we go, another Raw, another roller coaster ride of emotion. Please do like the video, share the video, and subscribe to the channel because it's free and you're cheap. We also have other videos you can watch, which you should do because you're not going to do anything else other than search for WWE wardrobe malfunction on YouTube because you're an immature peon of a human. Oh, I've just been told not to say those things, or in short, I'm being asked not to tell the truth. Unreal, and good night.